Hi there, it's Carl here and welcome to another marketing snippet to help you grow your business, increase your sales, get more customers and make more profits. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that a short time ago I shared a video on how many marketing channels you should actually try and use. And today I want to narrow things down a little bit, because a lot of people I see out there running small businesses and who are self-employed try doing so many different things that they end up doing none of them particularly well or particularly consistently. Now, I'm not under any circumstances saying you shouldn't have a range of marketing channels. In my opinion, you should have somewhere between 6 and 12 active marketing channels. But one of the things that I see is that people try and do absolutely everything, and they try and do every social media that comes along, they try and get to every networking event, they try and do emails all the time, they try and do advertising all over the place. And whilst that in the short term may seem like a great idea, what will tend to happen is that some of it will fall by the wayside. And the challenge with that is the key question, well, two key questions really. Can you legitimately manage regularly and consistently all of these channels? And more importantly, can you consistently manage and monitor the results that each one of these individual channels brings along? And if you can't, then I would suggest that you're actually trying to do too much. So here's the key lesson today, is that I would say start small with 1 or 2 channels, get really good at them, test the results, and if they prove to be profitable, make a system out of doing them. And when you've done that, start adding things on top, adding other channels. Because unfortunately, you know, we've loads and loads of social media, there's loads and loads of different marketing activities and things you can do, and not all of them are going to be right for your business. Not all of them are going to get the result that you'd like, and not all of them are going to be easy to monitor and manage. So it boils down to time you have available. Do you have all the time available to manage all of these multiple channels? If you don't, then you've got to cut some out. And that only comes from being able to work out whether it's producing a result that you want. But not only that, if you are doing all of these different channels, have you got a system, have you got the time to make a system, and then have you got the time to do the system for making all of these channels consistent? Because one of the big keys about marketing is to be consistent. If you're going to go out there and do email marketing, you need to be consistent. If you're going to do LinkedIn and social media marketing, you need to be consistent. Have you got the time and resources available to be consistent in all of these broad spread channels? And unfortunately, when you work for yourself or you're running a very small business, finding the time to do it all is often very difficult indeed. So I would say start with just a few, get good at them, really good at them, but more importantly, monitor the results. If they're producing the results that you want in terms of the leads that they're generating, the customers that are coming through the door, the number of inquiries that you're getting, then you're doing something right. If it's not working and you've only got just a few, you can quite easily identify what isn't working and adjust it, or scrap it if it's just not working and probably won't work. But I would say if you start with just a small number, you can get good at them. You can become consistent at them. And when you've developed a routine, a system for making these things work, then you can start to add others on top. I know it sounds really, really simple. I'm not saying that you should limit your marketing channels. But if you try doing everything, I promise you, you will not be nearly as effective as you could and should be, and some things will fall by the wayside. And you'll probably miss opportunities where things are working well because you're just trying to juggle too many different things. You don't get better at things and you don't get more done simply by adding stuff on. You get better and you get more done by being smarter with the way that you're working and looking for techniques that produce a result. So, I hope that helps. Core message: start with just a few, get really good at them, and then add stuff accordingly. Test and measure along the way. So I hope that helps. Go and do it. Bye for now.